American Lithium Corp, Ozop Energy Inc., Hydrogen Systems Inc. Stocks update. American Lithium closed the session of the 3rd of February 2021 at $2.18, and it has a market cap of $331.9 million and $118.96 million shares are outstanding. Technically, it appears to be in a strong bullish trend, no doubt about that. Its 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram is above zero. You can see it is strongly bullish. So momentum for American Lithium is strongly bullish. Okay, well, we can see it's tipping up here. This price set of change. Okay. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay high prices for shares. Yesterday's volume, the 3rd of February 2021, was heavier than usual, trading 4.3 million shares versus an average of 772,000 shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, Bollinger Bands are wider than usual as a result of greater than normal volatility that accompanied the recent price move. Events such as this may precede a pause or reversal in the near-term trend. So, given that for the past couple of sessions, Lithium America has been on the ascent, so we analyzed and found that the next extension level will be at not very far away from this all-time high it is at, which is $2.18. We found out that it might just be at $2.24. So that is an indication that it might correct again in the near term. There's the potential for that to happen. So, and that when it happens, what it is trying to suggest is that it might now pull back. So when it corrects and returns, continues the ascent again, it might surpass this $2.18 where it closed at right now. This is the $2.18. It might surpass it and just close slightly up at $2.24. So based on the analysis and the data points we used, this is what we were able to determine, and the data points we used were the price at the 29th of 29th, that's it there somewhere here, 29th of January, 2nd of February, yes, and then that of 3rd of February. So those are the 3 price points, and on all of these days, apart from that 29th, they all closed at higher prices. They were all on the ascent apart from that 29th. On that 29th, it closed down. It closed down lower. Okay, so this is a projection, not a certainty. So we'll move on to the next one, which will be Ozop, OZSC, yes. So yes, as we indicated, it's only a projection. It may not actually happen that way, but this is the sort of stuff you get when you do a Fibonacci analysis, try to find extension levels and stuff like that. So that's what we were able to determine given the price points we used. Yes, okay, so we have been able to load Ozop Energy. Ozop Energy, we have a position there. It closed the session of the the 3rd of February 2021 at $0.1898. So yes, as we indicated, we have a position there, and it has a market cap of $619.6 million. Shares outstanding is 3.264 billion shares, quite a lot. And then Ozop appears to be in a strong bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram is above 0. And there's some news here that Ozop Energy executes an agreement with Baikal Automall. I think they are going to install chargers there. Yes, this has announced that it's a fully owned subsidiary Ozop Energy Systems has an agreement with Baikal Automall, the largest dealership in the New York metro area, to purchase and resell EV chargers. Okay. So yes, Ozop is repositioning itself, and to get into the EV space. The price is relatively cheap. By all means, if you want to get involved with Ozop, and just be cautious. Don't put a lot of money in there, and always have some money left to react when yet more opportunities present itself. Indeed on the stock and indeed elsewhere. So we'll see if we can move on to the next one, which will be Hydrogen Systems Inc. Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, by all means, yes, cautiously get involved if you want to get involved with Ozop Energy, and see how it goes from there. Not a lot of money, nothing I would suggest, nothing more than $100. We got involved, but we'd never put a lot of money in it, and it's just piecemeal, and we'll see how it goes. And unless you really know all that is involved in the company, and you're brave enough and willing to stake way more than $100 or a lot, by means to do so. But based on the limited knowledge or information we have, don't put a lot of money in it, and let's just see how it goes from there. So the next one is Hydrogen Systems Inc. And it closed the session of the 3rd of February 2021 at $0.0156. Has a market cap of 360,000 and 23.13 million shares outstanding. Hydrogen Systems remains in a strong in a bearish trend despite trading above the 200-day moving average. Its MACD is beneath the signal line, and the overall trend of this security is lower. Okay, it's also outperforming the S&P 500. Momentum for Hydrogen Systems is still strongly bearish. Okay, you can see this price rate of change is so flat here, even though it's at 44.4%. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. Okay, this means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Yeah, we can see that from the chart here. Okay, we can see that from this chart, and so far it is trading below 20-day and 10-day trend lines. Yesterday's volume, the 3rd of February 2021, the volume was heavier than usual, trading 2.26 million shares versus an average of 1.5 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So we were also able to determine its next extension level based on the price points of the 15th of January. 15th of January is where is that? 15th of January, somewhere up here. Okay, so that price point was $0.13, and then we used this high point of $0.25, and then the closing price of $0.16, and we're able to determine that the next extension level will also be around this recent high of $0.025, yes, it's going to, there's a good chance that it will retrace its steps back to that recent high of the year 2021, and hydrogen systems, it's, you can see it is a super penny stock. If you want to get involved, put some change there and see how it goes. And technically it's presenting itself, as a good buying opportunity, and by all means do so and see how it goes. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for pushing the subscriber count beyond 1,000 and growing. Let's keep subscribing. Let's get this subscriber count to 1,000 and knock it out of the park. Thank you very much.